This simple and powerful trick, using the magic of your mind, will turn anything into a habit. So if you are a dedicated person, but you're a procrastinator, you like working smart, not hard, this is a very simple method of gaining a habit or a characteristic. Like, for example, like if you see these motivational videos or advice speeches, they're always talking about some kind of habit, like waking up at 4 a.m. or doing a certain workout or walking for 30 minutes. And like characteristics like a hero, they embody certain characteristics that make them beloved, like honesty or generosity or something. It's always something that makes them unique. The power of your mind. And this is what I'm talking about. This is a very magical tool that we can use. And so, first things first, we have to be clear about what we want to do. So you can't just say, I want to be fit. You have to break it down a little bit. Let's say being fit equals working out every day at 4 a.m. So that is what clear means, being clear about what you want. You want to get up at 4 a.m. and work out. On the other hand, maybe you want to be a certain character that you saw in a movie. Maybe one of the characteristics is being honest, or being straightforward, or being generous. So you got to pick that certain characteristic that you want to embody. You want to be clear. So let's say here, waking up at 4 a.m. and here, you want to be an honest person. So now that we're clear with our mind, we're able to think about that. I want to be an honest person. I want to wake up at 4 a.m. And the way your mind works is as soon as it's aware of what you want, it starts looking for the opportunities. Because the same way when you buy a certain car, like a Toyota Camry, suddenly you see all these Toyota Camrys on the street. It's not because they weren't there, it's just now your mind is aware that you are driving a Toyota Camry, and so it's like, oh, that's another one, that's another one. And so when you're clear with your mind about what it is you want, you're able to open doors for it to find opportunities for you to do it. And so if we go on to the next step, which is setting a goal. And I recommend it to be a year. And this is what I do. Every single year I set certain goals to obtain certain habits or characteristics, or get rid of certain habits or characteristics. Can work either way. So we're going to say here that we want to be honest. For the next year, I am going to try to be a very honest person. Or I'm going to wake up at 4 a.m. So I have a year to gain that habit of waking up at 4 a.m. And so now you've set the timer, and your mind is going to work in the background like magic, and you are going to obtain that goal. You're going to be an honest person by the time that year rolls around. You're going to be waking up at 4 a.m. sooner than you will know. And it's that easy. It's that simple. Awareness brings you places you don't know. It's magic. You just gotta try it. And so how this works is now your body is gonna start working in the background, like I said, and you're going to wake up earlier and earlier until you start waking up on your own at 4 a.m. Your mind will wake you up. Don't you remember those times where you set alarms to get up at a certain time for work, and a lot of times you wake up a minute before the alarm? It's awareness. Your mind is already getting used to that. So it's just about awareness. So first, set a goal. Be clear about your goal. Be specific. Secondly, set a goal. I recommend a year, and then come back in a year and tell me how it went. So long.